Hello children, this is my second video on components of food. I am Karuna with the topic components of food and the subtopic is fats. In the previous class, we had studied about carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are the energy giving food. It is also known as energy suppliers. So now we will be studying about fats. Even fats are like carbohydrates and they are compounds of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These fats are also called as energy giving components of food. So these fats gets stored in our body for future use. That is what the difference between carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates are digestible and it is being used up by our body. But if we intake excess of carbohydrates, then this carbohydrate will be stored in the form of fats. That is, in the form of fats, it will be stored below the skin. And moreover, fats also are the carbohydrates which we get it from different sources. So the sources like groundnuts, then fish. And let me tell you some extra information about fats. You all like junk food, right? Like chips, burgers, candies, chocolates and so on. Actually, these are only good for taste. There are no nutritional value in this. You don't get any nutritional value from this. It is just good for taste, but you get fatness in this. Except fat, no any other thing is present in this. But consumption of excess fat also is very dangerous because there is a chemical called cholesterol. This cholesterol goes on getting accumulated in the arteries and make them narrow. You know what are arteries? The heart pumps the blood. So this heart are having some arteries and veins like tube-like structures through which the blood flows. And if these arteries are being blocked, okay, then the flow of blood will not be very easy. The flow of blood will not be easy, and for that the heart has to put more pressure. It is as if like the water pipe, and if mud is accumulated in the water pipe, then the water will not be flowing very easily. Okay, so that time the water has to push more force to pass to a narrow space. In the same way, even in the arteries, if there is no space, the heart has to pump a lot for the blood to be pushed, and that time it leads to heart attack. So this consumption of extra fat causes collection of cholesterol in the arteries, and when this cholesterol goes on getting collected, this cholesterol is a sticky substance. It does not get easily passed away further. So if it goes on getting collected in the arteries, then the space of the arteries becomes narrow and the flow of blood will be very difficult, and it leads to heart attack and also other heart diseases also. So it's better, children, don't go to eat this junk food a lot. So in this video you have learned about fat. It is also the energy giving food as that of carbohydrate, but extra fat leads to the consumption or storage of fat in below the skin, which acts as the energy bank. This fats are obtained from plants as well as animal sources. Then fat, when we compare it to the carbohydrate, 1 gram of fat gives double the energy that is released by 1 gram of carbohydrate. It takes longer time for fat digestion, and consumption of extra fat leads to heart attacks, heart diseases and all. So better eat limited of fat, take limited content of fat and be healthy, be safe. Thank you. And in the next video, we'll be studying about proteins.